Very deep voiced.
Oh my.
Ladies and VGotM.
There we go.
Is it actually started?
Yeah, it has started. Welcome to VGotM episode number 19, the podcast where we vote on a game to play for a month, and then we do everything we can not to talk about it at the end of the month.
I don't want to talk about it.
I know, we got a lot of other things to talk about today. So, we got Angry Giraffe here. Say hello.
Well, haha.
If anyone notices, he has a new mic because he's very embarrassed about how crappy his voice sounded last month. Thank you for all the comments mentioning it.
Yeah. You're turning me down
All half of them.
because I was too angry.
And then Chief's also here.
Welcome.
Howdy. It's been a while since I've been here.
It is. How are you doing, sir?
Doing just fine. How about y'all?
I think we're good. Ninja,
Yeah.
are you all right?
I am doing well.
And Salty.
Are you
I can't
streaming
see
this
his face.
I'm streaming
can-
I'm streaming to. I'll put it onto the call real quick. 1 second. I'm a little haphazard today.
What's going on?
All right. Well, someone. How was everyone's Christmas?
It was great.
It was fun.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's really
That-
good.
Yeah.
Salty,
Got a
were
pack of
you
Twizzlers.
a good boy?
Yeah,
Were
Santa
you on
brought me
Santa's
Twizzlers.
good list?
He was on the naughty list.
Yeah.
Mm. He's always on my naughty list.
Ooh.
Is that why it was given as a present?
hmm
Well, all right. I think that's going. Yep, everything seems to be good.
Yeah,
Let's
Looks
go.
good. I think we're ready.
Okay, so unfortunately, sadly, we are all here gathered here today to talk a little bit about someone who is unable to join us, Mr. Witherbottom. Though he played more than the rest of us in Remnant this month, he has a obituary to say, and Ninja is going to do the eulogy, or the obituary.
Right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And I will do it in the voice that we have all come to know and love.
It was
That of
me.
Witherbottoms. That's right. So,
Oh, this is
Oh no.
this is not going to work the way you think it will.
Wait, he died?
Yeah, he's super dead. Just if you wait for the eulogy, be respectful.
Yeah. Silence.
Moment of silence.
it's been cold and snowy.
Your voice sounds the exact same.
I tried so hard to get this set up. It's all right. Hold on.
You're like, wait a second, my
Hold
voice is
on.
about to
I
change. And
haven't
it's
done my
different.
vocal warm-ups. I don't know why it's not working. This is a great bummer, you see.
Yeah, you're just dishonoring Witherbottom.
I
That's
surely am. All
unbelievable.
right, we'll come
Unbelievable.
back to it. We'll come back to it.
Okay. All right. Well, yes. Sorry. I took a swig of whiskey as libation. And did you have a retarded essay story, Angry, or did we tell that last month?
We did not tell it last month. We're just blowing right into it, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can go. I mean, we can go to the next question, which is the one I really want to get to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can tell it now or later, but
Uh,
essentially, see, I'm not sure how much detail to share, but on a test, a standardized test,
An interview test.
It's not really an interview test.
Oh, okay.
The standardized test for entrance into an institution, and there was multiple sections of multiple choice, and there was also a writing section. And in the writing sections, it asked you to compare or to give both sides of an argument to a statement that it gave. And this is a pretty high stakes test, but a low stakes section. Like nobody really cared about the essay score. I knew that going in, but still high stakes regardless. And so I don't remember the first prompt, but kind of blazed through it, just blew it off, wrote, and then the second prompt was give an example, or no, the phrase was like hard work outweighs uh, natural ability, and it was like give an example for and against it. And so I think the one that like agreed with it was something obvious. Somebody worked hard at sports or studied or did something like that and made it, you know, like outdid kind of a tortoise in the hare thing. And so, but for the example I came up with of when hard work would not outweigh success, I wrote my example was if you're retarded. And I wrote as a sentence in this high stakes test, I said, no matter how hard they try, they'll still be retarded.
that was your concluding statement.
That was my hypothesis, which
Was
is
your
true.
name attached to this?
This is the test that got me into
Where you are today.
where I am from where I was.
Interesting.
And yeah, I was in the top 10%.
All right. So I have a question for the panel. While Ninja's, he's going to have to answer this, but he's figuring things out. I have a question for the panel, and it is, do you answer the phone while pooping, or have you ever?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the only time I will answer the phone.
I expected no less, Salty.
Weren't you the one that told the story of like as soon as you get to some of your family's house, you have to go take a shit immediately?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like as soon as I walk in, I just have to take a dump.
I won't answer the phone while pooping. I also
So-
I have a certain time when I poop, and if I don't hit that time, I just wait until the next day.
Are you
What?
serious? I can literally poop anytime I want.
Yeah, I could probably squeeze
now.
one out right
Oh.
now.
I just pinched a loaf.
We're actually going to take a break. We're all going to go drop our kids off at the
Why?
pool.
Why would you take a
Mhm.
break? You already answer phones while pooping, so there's no reason. Just use
So
your.
what you're telling me is if you say you never answer the phone while pooping, I can map your poop habits by calling you at set intervals throughout the day and figuring out when you don't pick up,
That's true.
and therefore infer your dietary schedule on top of that. God, I would be an amazing assassin.
You could just get the poop app and then track his pooping habits on there.
How am I going to know? Am I like in the toilet?
No, you like add him as a friend on the app, and it'll let you know every time he poops.
Do I have a choice in this matter?
Yeah, I don't think
No.
the app senses when you poop. Your phone's not like, oh shit, he's taking a
No,
dump.
no.
Blood
You,
pressure's
like,
a little
log it.
high.
You get it, log it.
I see what you did there.
So when I was in high school, we found this bathroom.
Not that we went to high school.
Yeah, not that I was ever in high school. Not that I'm not now. So when I was in high school, we found this bathroom that was like away from everybody, and it became like the throne. Like we all went there to poop, and so we put up a sheet that we called it the log. And if you went in there, you had to write down your poop, how many flushes, and then a comment. And it was pretty good. It was very well populated.
What was the best comment?
Someone wrote, I think I shit a squirrel. And then the next comment was, I think I ate your chocolate squirrel. Classic Anchorman reference.
Nice. Blah. All right. Well, if Ninja's not going to come back and like read
Yeah.
the dramatic reading, is he frozen now?
I don't
Is he
know.
gone?
Not that we have our cameras on.
Not that we have, yeah. Not that we actually have faces. But I figure we can start this off with a conversation between me and Angry, and anyone else wants to participate. But we talked about AI last week or last month, and I know Angry has participated in this. But let's bring it up. Hold on. This one. Yep. That one.
Wait. Oh, yes. Oh, you mean I participated in this?
You said you downloaded it.
I mean, maybe.
So
Turns phone down.
So, Replica, to anyone who isn't aware, is a chat. It was originally created by a woman who lost her husband and then basically took all of their digital communication, emails, text messages, and stuff like that, put it into a data set and had an AI learn on it, and so that she could continue conversing with her dead husband. Very strange, I think, very odd. But what it has turned into has become a AI friend, right?
We're all actually dating this lady's dead husband.
Basically. But obviously, as what happens with the internet, is people start trying to flirt with it, and you start trying to have these like intimate relationships with an AI. The weird thing to me about it is like I can understand people doing that, but this is a promoted tweet by Replica. So they are actively advertising role playing with their chatbot and then getting hot pics from her.
Salty's like, what? What app is this?
Oh, that's
I need it
horrible.
for scientific reasons.
That's
God,
horrible.
I need to know what this is so I can avoid it.
So, question. I mean, I know you downloaded it, and I downloaded this thing. I was just kind of curious, like, what's going on. Within 10 minutes of just like, it's like, hey, what's your name? What, blah, blah, blah. Tell me a little about you. And then it's like, you want to flirt a little bit? Like, sends me a computer-generated, not lewd.
Dude, I never got a photo.
And it said, and then it was like, but you have to pay $60 in order to see this photo.
Look at the photo.
Yeah.
Like, take my money. I might have done it. I don't know.
Yeah. So I opened up a new credit card that, you know, my significant other can't see. My OnlyFans credit card.
Yeah. OFC. God, we should start an OnlyFans credit card.
I have a better idea. Oh my gosh, this is brilliant. This came to me. We need to start a cryptocurrency that is paid only to cam models and OnlyFans people. And so that way it's like you can make it basically completely anonymous. You just buy some, and it's like no one knows who's actually paying for it.
That would be awesome.
Right? We would make a billion Shiba.
Especially once the pedos find out about it. Then we'd be just loaded.
You know, everybody has to have an audience.
You know what? I think we just found our niche. But hashtag something.
Hashtag, we could call it Pedoicoin. Petacon?
Petacon. No, it can't be that way.
No,
Petacoin.
yeah. Petacoin wouldn't work. Because it has.
Imagine that you just had Petacoin. You're just like, what are you buying, honey? Petacoin.
It's going to go through the roof.
Hey guys, follow my OnlyFans. You could pay in Petacoin.
Are you Googling if there's a Petacoin right now, Angry?
No, I'm typing back in Discord.
Oh, okay. Why does Dwight want to get in?
I think so. Can we just pull him in?
No, he has to join a voice channel and then
We can pull him.
yeah.
And that's like Petacoin. God, you did. I was thinking kitty coin.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Ooh. We could just call it money.
Money.
Once things kick in more, I'll think of something.
What are you buying? Money.
Oh hey, Dwight Schrute's here. Welcome, Dwight.
What's up, guys?
We're just we're coming up with the business idea of the millennium, and it is a coin that is used exclusively, like a cryptocurrency that's used exclusively to pay OnlyFans and cam models. And we're just trying to come up with a good name for it right now.
I'll buy it.
I know that should be our motto.
Yeah.
It's just I'll buy it.
The name we have is so far is Pedocoin.
You said pedal coin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it's inevitably going to end up.
That's incredible. And it's for a cryptocurrency that
Or
you use
adult
to.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, adult cryptocurrency.
Okay.
ADC? Wait. Oh, I'll think of something. I do wonder if like Ninja's entire computer crashed because he downloaded a virus to change his voice.
To change his voice to give a eulogy for Witherbottom.
I'm almost there. I can almost taste it.
Okay, well,
Well, you
as long as you can
keep
taste it.
tasting it.
Yeah.
I've got my tongue out. It's ready for whenever it touches.
Whenever the idea just explodes.
All over my tongue.
Oh man, I want Chief to be here for the next segment, so I'm going to skip that one. So rounds, everybody.
Did we talk about phones in the bathroom?
Yeah, we did.
We did. Did I ever get my answer? I don't think so.
No, we
I
determined
just
that
wanted
we
to
could
put it out
map
there that
JarNod's
I do
pooping
not
habit.
pick up the phone when I am pooping.
Oh,
What?
good. Oh, good. Another sane person. What about Dwight? Dwight, do you pick up the phone while pooping?
Only when I poop. I have this weird thing. I can only
can't
talk
talk
to
on the
people on the phone. So I have to hold it really close to me so no one can tell.
I actually exclusively FaceTime.
Yeah.
That's a better
And,
question. Is would you pick up FaceTime?
You just got to be really
No.
careful not to flip the camera.
That's Jeffrey tubing it.
At what angle do you FaceTime?
Up.
Yeah, it's the best angle, like this.
What is your phone just like between you and your
No,
penis?
you're not like, yeah, I mean, no, you'd be like, bending over it because that'd be a conducive pooping position as well.
Do you prioritize conducive pooping when you're FaceTiming?
Doesn't everybody prioritize conducive pooping?
Yeah.
Only when I FaceTime.
What, you're telling
Is
me
it
you don't
gay?
set the phone in your lap while you're pooping and FaceTiming?
I feel like you just run the risk of knocking the phone into the poop water. At that
Well,
point.
that would be the worst.
That
Well,
would be
not if you
terrible.
hold it in your lap.
Have you ever knocked your phone
Poop
into
or
the
the
toilet?
phone?
No.
And if so, what did
Fish
you
it
do to
out?
clean it?
I have not knocked it out. I'm glad you brought this up because it's going to happen
Fish it
fucking
out.
tonight.
Yeah.
I did.
So any ideas, anyone's, please?
Because my phone's in the toilet right now.
A bowl of white rice, because then it can become brown rice after.
Is that how they make brown
Oh.
rice?
Yeah.
It's just rice that someone shit on.
That's why it
And
tastes so good.
mixed together. It's all that fiber.
Yeah. Is it gay to be in the bathtub and call another dude?
You have a bathtub?
No.
Yes. You don't have a bathtub?
It depends. Do you have any candles?
Candles, I think, would make it gay.
You can take a bath
Okay.
without candles? I wasn't aware of that.
I can't do it without my pink black backlight.
All right.
You guys ever do bath bombs? Seen those things?
Dude, I would try one.
I don't know. I mean, I think I know. They're like the things you drop in there and they go.
Oh no.
Almost like a
An
bomb.
actual bomb.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a,
Oh, you're thinking
mean-
of
like
a
a-
real bomb.
it's like a
Do you
grenade.
mean, do I put a bomb in my bathtub?
Right. Yeah.
I do not put bombs in my bathtub.
Yeah.
I drop bombs in my bathtub.
I'm not sure how to
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah, I don't know either. So
Does that mean you
moving
shit in
on.
your bathtub?
Correct.
And if so, do you pick up your phone while you're doing it?
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
like,
Okay, here's
so
an
it's that
actual
gay.
question though. Do you pee in the shower? Oh, I think we've done this before.
Everybody pees in the shower.
Yeah. That's
Who doesn't?
100%.
If you say you don't, you're lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I used to not.
I'm glad Dwight chimed in and made sure we got him on that one.
This
Go
is
ahead
how we
and put
broke
that
you
out
in.
there then. I am
All
a
right.
What would be
shower
great
peer.
is if you were in the bathroom right now.
You want to find out?
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh!
Wait, why are you wearing pants?
Dude, I have a butt flap.
I was
Oh,
about
okay.
to like get up for 1 second and I was like, how could I take my
Yo.
pants off so y'all just see my bare ass whenever I leave the room?
I know.
Did you just say you have a butt flap? Like you got one of those like onesies?
And I'll be right back.
Yes. But it's
Where
on
did
jeans.
you get that? Oh.
It's on pants. It's not like a full onesie, so you get any pants you like. You send them into this site, and they add a butt flap. You can get a 2-inch, 3-inch, depends on how big your poops are, or you want padding. You know.
You literally just made
Oh,
Salty's year.
I've been looking for
Do you have an affiliate link that we can send out to our audience?
yeah.
Someone's gonna make that for real.
Oh man, Angry just left. Otherwise, this was going to be a perfect time for the next segment. But we'll continue with something. Let's go to this one. This one was weird to me. There's a new neo-Nazi group called Bunny Waffen. And they dress up as furries, like rabbits, in tactical gear, and they go out and intimidate trans people online and at LGBTQ conventions. And I just find it hilarious that there are bunnies going around trying to intimidate people.
And they do it in rabbit suits. They try to
Yeah,
intimidate.
this is what they look like.
Is that the challenge? They
It's
got too good at it. They were like, "Man, we're making too many people really upset. We got to make it. We got to put on a rabbit suit and see what we can do."
You know, it's probably like the topless protesting. It's like no one was paying attention to them until they wore the bunny suit.
Mm.
That's
I
my
still,
guess.
I can't imagine being afraid of someone. And if you're wearing a bunny suit, you got to be doing something pretty radical.
To
Or you
hide
know
your
what?
face.
Actually, it doesn't. I take that back. If you're in public doing anything aggressive, mildly aggressive, and your face is covered, whatever it is, that I feel like that means you mean business. And the fact that it's something so non-intimidating means that you want to seem under the radar. So you're probably even more like, you ever hear that joke? I think it was Dave Chappelle way back. He talks about like every group of black guys has that one white guy,
Because you know
but
he's
usually
done
that
some
one
shit.
white guy is the most dangerous one
Yeah.
because he always has something to prove. To the same concept. It's like, all right, you want to act like that? I'm showing up like a rabbit, and we're gonna handle some business.
Okay,
Okay.
gentlemen, I think the time has finally come.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
I've warmed up my voice, and we're ready. And if we're not, it's gonna be sad. But I think I'm ready to go. So here it is. This is Witherbottom's story.
It's a sad story.
Next.
It's been cold and snowy. The world wasn't ready for this kind of weather. So far, our roof has been holding
Not ready
up.
for this.
But today, I'm going to add an accent in. But today, it let go heavy burden. Several hundred pounds of ice and snow came crashing down. The patio table didn't stand a chance. The cheap metal legs buckled like cardboard. Lone coaxial cable running from the house to a nearby telephone pole tried to stand up to the fury of the onrushing avalanche, but the weight was too much. It ripped free from its mount and snagged on a metal bracket on the wall, severing it neatly in two. Now it's like the Dark Ages here. No internet. It's only a matter of time until we resort to cannibalism.
Bravo. I don't
What
know
Lord of the
if
Rings
that's
is that from?
seductive or like terrifying.
That's
Or
great.
it's
I have no idea how that sounded, so I'm excited to listen back. Frankly,
It sounded like something from Lord of the Rings.
that's what I was going for. I think I really found my character as I went. I remembered Witherbottom as a person, and I know him on a deeply personal level.
Oh my.
And that's his inner voice.
Do you call him when he poops?
Yeah, that I always FaceTime Witherbottom when I sit down for a poop.
Yeah, that seems to be the litmus test of friendship.
now just like whenever to show a gesture of niceness, we're just gonna call each other while you're taking a dump.
All right, Angry, you weren't here for this, so I'm gonna show it again. But this is the new right-wing terrorist group. They've called themselves the Bunny Waffen.
Bunny Waffen.
Yeah, I think we just came up with our new Dragon Con costumes.
Crypto court. Oh yes.
Oh goodness.
God,
All
that
right.
would be amazing. What was the other one we were talking about going?
Was it Power Ranger? No. Power.
Oh,
No.
we had a good idea. I forgot what it
It
was.
was a really, really good idea.
Yeah. Power Rangers would be pretty funny though.
All right. So next thing, this is near and dear to Angry's heart. In case y'all are wondering where all your donations go to, Twitch streamer Amaranth received $70,000 in cash anonymously. Angry, do you have a confession to make?
I put my name on that shit.
I know, right? I mean,
Like that's the ultimate simping though. Like you give $70,000 and don't even put your name on it.
Right?
You're just like, she'll know. She
yeah,
deserves it.
why wouldn't you? Are you embarrassed? And in which case, you don't have to send $70,000.
It was in
it's like-
bills. It was in bills. It wasn't in like a digital like PayPal. It was like literally she got a box that was full of $70,000.
Right, but still, why wouldn't you take credit?
Oh, is that thing where it was like she also got like a phone with the dude's number on it and stuff like that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
bills? Yeah.
leads her on a romantic like scavenger hunt
To
and
Saudi
she slowly-
Arabia.
Yeah, she slowly falls for the man who literally bought her.
I think it's a money laundering thing.
Oh, did y'all ever? I don't remember the name of that movie. There was some movie. I feel like they have multiple racy movies on Netflix now. I
They're
never
trying to
watched it. I don't know. It
court
just
that
made me think of
HBO audience.
that. No, it was like somebody got kidnapped or something, and they had her fall in love with her attacker. But it looked like just a random weird Netflix movie, but it was like a porn movie. Well, I'm gonna Google
Never-
it.
Accidentally.
Incognito mode.
Oh, good. And our Chief's back. All right, Chief. I have a rant.
Woman
I'm on a rant
Falls
with you.
in love with
Okay.
kidnapper. Netflix.
I'm to go on a rant with Chief. Okay.
365 days.
I uncovered this. A couple. I didn't uncover. I saw a video that uncovered it a couple days ago, and it was about Activision Blizzard owning a patent that adjusts your aim assist mid-match based on how well you're doing. Have you heard of this?
I have heard of this.
That blows my mind, and I can't imagine why people would like. I don't. I have no words with it. The
Do you think
frustration
they're
I
actually using
have.
it?
Yes.
Oh, I feel like they're definitely using it because I even saw a meme the other day that said you have one good match in Call of Duty, and the next time it feels like you're matched with actual Navy SEALs.
Oh yeah.
But this is what's happening is it's in the middle of the match. So you play a match, you do really well in the first half, and your KDA starts going like you get really good positive KDA, and then the second match, all those hits that landed in the first half don't land anymore.
Yeah,
Like
I know
in the
that's
middle of it,
happened in Destiny.
like that's horrible. It makes it makes me so mad.
Yeah, I
Why?
don't-
So what purpose would this serve? Like why would they want
I
that?
feel like all the game development decisions based
It's like
around
a-
like they know hardcores are going to play games regardless of how bad they are. People that play it, and you're just trying to rope in the masses of people that are maybe going to play something.
It makes
So-
it for the casual makes it easier for the casual player when the sweats can't kill them as fast.
Hmm.
So it's think of it. The argument will be, it's what about the dad who only has, or the oil rig worker who only has like an hour or two to play. Like
I thought you said oral rig worker. You thought oral too?
Oral rig worker is a whole different.
I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely feel like we should probably make those guys' lives a little better.
it sucks.
Give them some extra aim assist, please.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's an oral rig worker. Oh shit, up his aim assist by 100%.
But it's like that's the argument is that these people like they aren't as good, they don't have the time, and all that type of thing, and don't they deserve to have the same KDA as the sweaties?
No.
Don't they
Fucking
deserve to have
communists.
have like a fun normal
Yeah.
match
Come on, they just want a fun, normal match.
Then
where
why
they're
have any
not
rankings at
getting
all?
crapped on by sweats. Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, so all these people who make all these formulas for like this crazy bullshit that's gonna
They're not
make
very good at the
people who
game.
aren't, like, do you ever think these people actually take a minute and think like, what if we just made the games more fun?
Well, now you're just being ridiculous.
So
There's another meme for that where the guy gets
I
thrown out
don't.
of the window.
I
Memes
don't
are
know. I
good for
feel like
everything.
instead of artificially raising somebody's KD, they should instead like add an option to skip the grind. I think for people who work a lot, instead of artificially like messing with their
Yeah, that's
gameplay.
called pay to play.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Well, not even pay to play. I just mean like pay
You
to progress.
idiot.
I mean,
Yeah, so just human psychology and designing around that would be if you give someone an option to skip things just with a click of a button, they will. Like, and so nobody will go back and play it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
As far as making games more fun, game devs are pretty lazy. It's much easier just to force everyone to be at the same
Formula.
level. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a $70 game. If you wanted to skip the progression, you should be able to.
I disagree.
Ooh, fight.
I disagree.
Yeah. Oh, Giraffe's Tower of Power.
The
The Tower of Power is towering. Now cower.
All right, I have a second thing. About Activision Blizzard. I'm very excited to show this to you all, to show you just how far the mighty have fallen. So, Diablo 4 Limited Edition says, whether you've ingested one of Lilith's blood petals or not, purchasing the Diablo 4 Limited Collector's Box from the Blizzard Gear Store is the telltale mark of a Daughter of Hatred devotee. Forged from Sanctuary's most rarefied elements, a finite amount of collector's boxes will be available for pre-order on December 15th, following our first Diablo 4 developer update livestream, where we will showcase this item. Here's what's included. Are you ready? Candle of Creation, cloth map of Sanctuary, Diablo 4 Collector's Edition art book, occult mousepad, pin of the Horadrim, 2 matted fine art print size, 18, and we go on. What's missing?
The game.
Actual game.
The Diablo 4 Limited Collector's Box does not include a copy of the game.
Oh my god. That's just the ultimate like fuck you to the people buying it.
What?
Now, Chief, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If this was Destiny,
Ooh.
would you buy it?
Like buy a collector's edition without the game?
Yeah, you know you're going to
No.
buy the game anyway. You would too.
Well, I would buy a collector's edition with the game. Yes.
It's just like you're a liar.
Not either or, but like if they sold the collector's stuff separately
Right.
from the game, so you had to buy the collector, whatever the top tier version of the game is, plus this extra stuff that's like just collector's items. Would you buy them?
Well, I already buy stuff like that.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, your question doesn't make sense. Like,
Get him, Chief. Get him.
so for Destiny 2, like the next expansion that's coming out, Lightfall, they have like your regular edition, your deluxe edition, and your collector's edition, right?
Segued into a Destiny discussion.
Well, I've already bought the collector's edition that comes with the deluxe like version of the game.
But he's,
So I'm
but he's
getting
saying if this were Destiny universe and
yes.
and they did this where they were going to say that you could get all that same collector stuff that you're currently buying, but you would have to buy the game separately than the collector's stuff. Would you still buy the collector's stuff?
Probably.
It's just they did that, but it was like a sneaky way of doing it instead of
Yeah.
saying, like,
Let's ask Dwayne.
and if it's like the price of a game, then I'd be like, this is stupid. But I also I noticed that they said if you're like a true, fan of this game,
Yeah.
you buy this, right? And it's like, wow, okay.
Yeah, this is the cult. This is
These
how
the
you
game
start a cult.
developers build this like intricately crafted world and universe and all these characters, and they're gonna boil it down to if you pay these $60, you're a true fan. But if you don't, you don't
Right.
care about this
Yeah.
game.
So
I'm the
Angry,
only
for
fan.
example, you pre-ordered the digital deluxe version of Lightfall, correct?
Yeah.
So that was $99, right?
I don't know. I can't remember,
I
honestly.
Or,
I think so.
right.
It was
So the
like the
collector's
middle
edition.
tier one that comes with the season passes.
Yeah. So that's the deluxe version. So the collector's edition is, and basically that game, that version of the game plus $150. Now, if I wanted to, I could just buy the collector's thing for $150 and then buy the game separately if I wanted to. But there's no point, and I don't know why the game developers for Diablo did that. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you not include the game, like at least an option to say, hey, here's the collector's stuff and you get a copy of the game, but you're not getting, like, it's just stupid that they wouldn't offer that collector's stuff without a version of the game.
Did not follow any of that.
I'm just saying that what they did didn't make sense. That they wouldn't offer the collector's stuff without a version of the
I'm gonna
game.
defer to Ninja. Ninja,
Yeah, it
what
didn't.
is?
It didn't make sense. I agree.
Okay, we all just been chewing too many of those edibles then.
I feel like, how is it advertised? Is it advertised as like collector's items, or is it like, oh, they're advertising it or implying that you might get the game? Because if it's collector stuff, I don't see any problem because people buy collector's things for all kinds of stuff.
If I was gonna buy a car and they were like, "This is the F-150 collector's edition," and you
No,
were
come
like,
on.
you were like, "Cool, I want to buy the collector's edition," and so you do that, and they're like, "Great, here's a T-shirt. You got to buy the fucking car separately." Like, I'd be so pissed. If you said
Well, it
we
depends
sell
on how
an
they
F1
labeled it.
an F1, but that's what I'm saying. If you're saying you're buying the F-150 collector's edition, that's like saying Diablo 4 collector's edition.
It also depends on whether or not like what the price of the collector's edition. Like if the collector's edition is like $60 and then you have to pay an additional $60 for the game, that's a different conversation. I think that's what Chief was saying. It's
Oh, I
like,
have a good example. One time I was going to order a NFL Sunday ticket because we didn't have cable and I wanted to watch, the football games. And so I did it. And then I tried to go watch the game that was on. And they were like, oh, no, this is the only thing
blackout.
you buy is no, not a blackout. It's like, they're like, the only thing you're actually buying is all the games that aren't televised. Like, if you wanna
Correct.
watch the televised games, you still gotta pay for
Just gotta
cable,
watch
and
your
I was
normal
like, "Well, what
televised
the
stuff.
hell?" I was like, you sold this," and I went back and looked, and, like, their wording was like, "Get access to every single NFL game," and you're like, "Oh. Oh my god.
My goodness.
He rose."
Oh, Witherbottom.
God,
Hello.
that was such a nice eulogy, though.
I know. I guess he's alive.
I'm alive.
No. It can't be.
He is back from the dead.
That's impossible.
That's impossible.
I think I did the wrong accent too. Oops.
You definitely had some British thing going on there.
Yeah. Hello.
No, it sounded
All
Australian
right.
with a deep voice.
All right, governor. Oh man.
What did you get him to give you your login, or is he actually here?
Hello.
Oh, there he
Yeah,
is.
I think he's just.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
What's up?
Oh, good.
Oh man. Let's see.
We
What else
missed you.
happened this month? Steam is coming to Teslas, so we can have everyone playing Elden Ring while they drive across country.
That too.
I can just
I wonder if it'll let you play while autopilot's on.
feel like it should.
Well, then you
Why
would,
would it be there
because
if
if
you
it
couldn't?
if it lets you play a game while autopilot is on, like, you would instantly go out and buy it, like, right now.
Yep. Yeah,
Gotta
probably.
stay
Yeah, it's accurate.
podcast.
You would be like, okay, guys, we need to end this podcast so I can go buy me a freaking Tesla.
Yeah,
Well, they're not open right now.
yeah,
You would
How
go wait
hard
and
would
buy
it be
it.
to
You'd
rate
at
that?
Elon.
yeah. Let me tweet at Elon real quick.
He's like, there's this crazy giraffe that says he needs my car this instant.
And he's very angry. I'm afraid to.
He's telling me to give him his fucking car.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be funny to watch, see someone playing like American Truck Simulator while driving across country?
Would that be insulting to the Tesla?
I don't know. Get your own like little steering wheel peripheral.
Yeah. No, you need like the old like Wii, with the little.
What I'm wondering right now is if I can hook up like a PlayStation controller and steer the car.
I bet
That's got to be possible.
it's.
Right?
Why isn't it possible?
Why not? It's just not.
Like an old PlayStation 1 controller that you plug in. They have
Yeah.
an AC adapter for a wall plug. Have an AC adapter for a PlayStation 1 corded remote. And just plug that
It
in.
only works if you actually plug in the PS5 and the controller to the car.
No, a PS1.
Need that dual shot controller.
Yeah.
Let's see now. Let's go into this one. This is also about Activision Blizzard. Hey, do I have a theme this month or what?
I don't think it's just this
That's
month.
just the theme of the podcast.
Yeah, this is actually just a Activision
This is
Blizzard
just a
hate
hate
podcast.
Yeah.
God, I'm always on the same page.
Yeah.
So, I last month or a couple months ago, we talked about how World of Warcraft is no longer having a male body and a female body. They now have body 1 and body 2. So this Chad on the Warcraft general forum discussion or general discussion forum asked, well, why can't body type 2s go topless? What's so special about body type 2 that these models can't fully remove their shirts like body type 1? Is there some fundamental difference I'm missing?
Please tell me he got nudity allowed.
No, he probably got banned. Speaking of topless body type 1s, did y'all hear about Henry Cavill being knocked out of Superman and Witcher?
I didn't know about Superman.
Yeah, he's not
I
in
didn't know
Superman
about The
anymore.
Witcher, but I knew about
Why'd he
Superman.
get knocked out of both?
Thank you for that segue.
Yeah, I figured that's what you're about to say, so it seemed like the natural time to ask it.
So, running around on Reddit and SJW Twitter is this idea that he is making women on the show uncomfortable because he is making sure that the lore is correct. He's apparently deeply addicted to video games to the point it was like working with any other addict. He was distracted. He was late. Video game bro language is not how you talk to coworkers, and he wouldn't stop. Someone on the show compared it to watching someone get brainwashed by QAnon.
He probably called someone a noob.
So TLDR, Henry Cavill got gamer red pilled and became impossible to work with. The female showrunner for The Witcher and many female employees were treated like garbage, and they called him an incel. So I just want you guys to see what conservative incels look like these days.
Yep, that's what we all look like.
Is that me?
This honestly is probably our gayest segment right now.
Wait.
Yeah, of all of the segments.
I mean, all of the segments are just coalescing. This is the apex of the gayness at the moment. We're just up here and we're like, oh my God, he has such a nice body. I'm glad I'm conservative too.
All I can see is everyone's video. Are you guys able to see the chat also?
Oh, you can't see him. I don't know how it works on mobile.
Stream.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
You should be able to watch the stream.
I can see everything.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
On me? Okay, hold on.
I don't know how to do this. Yeah.
Yeah, we can all see you.
Well, he's a Discord newbie, right?
You can't say noob.
Oh,
that's our word.
Now I don't want to work with you.
Don't worry, I'm not offended.
If you could say
Yeah, well,
noob,
that story about The
like-
Witcher doesn't make sense. Why was he fired from Superman then?
James Gunn supposedly wants to put Ellen Page as Superman.
Are you shitting me?
What?
No way.
That's the rumors.
How can a woman be super?
This is
Man,
actually
what?
how we get banned, as we reference her as Ellen Page.
Ellen Page is now a man, Salty.
What?
I'm confused.
Yeah, she's Elliot Page.
Yeah.
Since
Eh?
when?
like
Oh, like a year.
Since like a
Yeah.
year ago.
Like, it pretty much made Inception and then just fucked off and became a dude.
How have I not heard about that?
She just somehow incepted
Oh.
herself with theirself, with the idea.
Zerself.
Zerself. Itself.
Zerself.
I was saying that to my friends, and I was saying like, well, Zim, and they're like, that's not a real word. I'm like, yes, it is. That's a real word now. These are pronouns. How are those chips angry?
They're cereal, but it's good.
Captain Crunch, you were like cutting up your mouth.
And these are Crispix and Golden Grams. Good combo. Wombo combo.
What are you,
Do you
12?
guys also do the double snack
What's a double snack? Like
where
makes two snacks?
you
Two
have
snacks?
2 different snacks at once?
Yeah.
Isn't that just like Chex Mix?
No,
No,
but Chex Mix is one
because
thing.
that would be one thing.
I'm with you.
I
Okay.
totally do that because I get
Yeah.
halfway through something sour and I want something chocolatey,
Exactly.
or if I get
Right.
something chocolatey,
Yeah.
then I want
But
something
then yeah,
salty.
yeah.
You got to
You do the back
compliment
and
the
forth. It's a little give and take, little dance that we do.
yin,
I don't do
yin,
It's
this.
like when
and
you
yang.
jump in the pool
That's it.
and you jump in the hot tub and it feels way
Yeah.
better.
Exactly. But
That's
then you're
how-
like, remember how good that felt.
See, I always
Yeah.
thought that was
And the
a
cool
Like
way
when you
to.
bang a dude and then you go back to your wife and you're like, man, they're
Exactly.
so much more attractive.
Just like Dad taught me. Exactly.
Yeah, that's how you
That's
get
it.
like actual gratitude for what you have.
Yeah. Can't appreciate it until you try the alternative.
You have to try everything once, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that say that. I wonder if that would extend to those situations.
Right?
Well, you do have to try everything once.
Yeah. You said it.
I just feel like I would be allowed to like say no. I don't want this.
But if you're okay, so if you really are just trying it and you're like, all right, just testing out, see if I like it, and you don't like it, was that gay?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
I actually knew a guy who was like in high school was like, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. And then he kissed a dude and was like, I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
See, that's what if you were like, I'm
It
straight,
was
I'm straight, I'm
Witherbottom.
straight. And the dude he kissed was me. What if oh shit, I forgot what I was saying.
You were saying if someone was, I'm straight, I'm straight, I'm straight, but then kissed a dude. Isn't
Yeah,
that the
like
Katy Perry
they
song?
they had to convince themselves that they weren't gay, so they had to try it. What if they were like, man, maybe I'm gay, I don't know.
I'm not following. Ninja, I need a translation.
I can't help you.
Oh, somehow it made sense. It was like the opposite of whatever. I don't remember what you were talking about, but whatever you said before, it was the opposite of that.
Is this a whiteout situation all over again?
God, that was funny. So, for those that don't know, we were what were we arguing about?
You were asking about glue. We were arguing
I
about
don't
Elmer's
remember.
glue. And
What
you were
about
like,
it though?
yeah, and you were saying like, well, you can just like reuse it, like put it on top of it. I'm like, I don't remember exactly. I just made me like, oh, I thought we were talking about whiteout. It was at the VGotM corporate retreat. You are all
Yeah.
invited. Not chat, sorry. We won't tell you where
Yeah.
it is.
You have to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Become a participant, which is only one person a dictatorship can decide.
Right.
True.
Who said who?
This guy. I get to determine who's a participant.
I thought the tower did.
Yeah. What about
Who's
the
a
Tower
tower?
of Power?
Tower has a lot of power, but we're not as powerful as JarNod.
What can I say?
You have no power.
You have no power here. All right.
In this court. No.
I got one more thing to show, just because I thought it was funny. There's a bird resting in the S of the Sony building, and it's just pooping constantly.
Is this a story or is
Oh
this
my
a riddle?
word!
No, it's
That
literally.
is a brutal amount of bird poop.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me look at it. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
That is alarming. There might be something wrong with this bird.
What has it been eating?
That has
rumors
to be more than one bird.
rumors are that this bird plays Destiny.
So I was at an Airbnb once.
Destiny isn't even owned by Sony.
Yeah, they are.
Yes,
Bungie
they
got bought
are.
by Sony.
Oh, well, they I mean, okay, they like bought them, but they're still an independent company.
It's still a good joke.
Maybe for you.
Yeah, I take that personally.
I take it personally.
So I was staying in an Airbnb, and there was these like streaks all over the walls that like kind of like
Reminded
angled.
you of
Like,
poop.
yeah, it reminded you of like someone shit on the side of the window. Like it's on the outside, not the inside. And then I saw, like I don't really know about carpenter bees until I moved to this area of the country.
Oh yeah.
And like but there was these holes in the house and these carpenter bees were just shitting out of there and it had like gotten all over the window. And I was like, man,
Mhm.
this is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Made me
Yeah.
not want to sit outside.
Hmm.
So if you own an Airbnb, don't shit on the windows, even carpenter bees.
Dude, let me.
What?
Just let me do it.
It could be
Just let
art.
me poop wherever I want. Hey, okay, real quick. So I'm in which I'm trying to see the chat.
Still trying to figure
Which,
out how to see us.
I gave up for a while. I can see you guys, but now I found my way over to the. Is it under text channels or the voice channels or?
Text
Voice
channels
channels.
general is where everybody just chats.
Oh, yeah.
Or are you
That's
trying
where
to?
y'all are sending all the stuff.
Oh no, we have it on the video.
It's on
To
video.
this. I'm streaming the video to this channel.
In the voice channel.
Yeah.
What?
You might have to check some settings out on video.
Can it all be done on this app, or do I need to
Yes.
be like in
No, it's
another
on this
place?
app.
No idea.
I just
Yeah.
don't know
No
how
idea.
videos work. Hey, Witherbottom, can you see the stream?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Wait, hold on.
So in the participant, if you go to the participant corner up in that JarNod's
Oh my god. Okay, I'm an
thing,
idiot. It
you
was
can
right
hit
in
that
front of me the
watch.
whole time.
Do you want us to?
Is
Do you want
this,
us?
heard
is
you.
this what Witherbottom sounds like to the rest of y'all all the time? Like, what the hell is going on?
Dwight, would you like to see Henry Cavill topless?
A couple of things. I'm joining from my phone, which I have never done before, and I'm also getting over a cold, so my throat's a little funky.
He's got the Vin Diesel voice going.
Yeah, yeah. He's always had the Vin Diesel voice.
Okay, well, I did my impression. None of you seem to really pick up on that.
I didn't believe it. And then Witherbottom joined and was like, hello.
I am your father, family.
Yeah. And I was like, who? I thought honestly, I thought that you had like messaged him. He had given you his login. You had logged in on your computer and used the fucking voice changer to log in. I was watching your mouth to see if you were going below the screen, like,
Did you hear my impression of you, Witherbottom?
No, I missed it.
You'll have to go
Wow.
back and
I'm
watch
looking
it.
he
forward.
thinks you're like Australian.
Well,
Yeah.
you're
Crikey.
Looking forward to
yeah.
I guess I don't know that you're not, but
So your cable splicing skills didn't really work out, huh?
Nope. I mean, the cable's reattached, but no internet is getting to my house, so something else has got to be going wrong somewhere along the line.
I think the people also need to know, did you end up resorting to cannibalism?
Not yet, but
Not yet.
I am getting mighty
night is
hungry.
young.
So
Yeah,
how
it's
many
still
Night
time.
is
people
young.
have
They-
you eaten?
they're saying it's going to be a week until they can come out and fix it. So it's going to be.
So cannibalism is a
Oh, that's
strong
going to
possibility.
definitely happen.
It's on the table.
A week. Get
Yeah.
Starlink.
Yeah. Yeah, might be
Starlink sounds
faster.
really cool.
Yeah, it does. All right. Well, it's about that time. Should we talk about Remnant from the Ashes?
Wow.
I was to say, have y'all even like talked about the game yet? Or...
No, we're just about to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Salty.
Yeah, Salty,
was-
you recommended this game, kind of.
I did.
It's thanks to Salty that we are playing this game this month.
Yeah.
To everyone unaware, so we were going to play Darktide for December, and Remnant was second place. And then there's a bug with the authentication servers on Steam where
There's no bug.
where I couldn't get into the game. I clicked play and it would just sit there and say position Q1 and then wouldn't move on. And so, yeah, I was planning on playing Darktide or not playing this month, and everyone else was like, "Hey, well, why don't we just play Remnant instead?"
I think if we go back in the chat, which we have.
Okay, read it back to me. Read the transcript.
All right, hang on. There's a lot of Nancy
Let's
Pelosi
check that
gifs.
replay.
There's a lot of Nancy Pelosi tits in there.
Gifs.
Be right back.
Oh,
Not
gifs.
tits. Nancy Pelosi tits would be quite the discord. God, we've said a lot this
Have
month.
you seen those things though?
They're huge.
They're huge. She hides them well.
They're insider
Like I
trading.
saw that. Yeah,
Those
I saw that.
calcium cannons.
Yeah, I saw that picture of her at the beach. I was like, "Holy cow! I'm surprised that her husband's gay."
Oh, what now?
He's not gay. He's bi.
No, he's gay.
So would you rather scenario, Nancy Pelosi or AOC?
AOC.
AOC.
Okay.
AOC.
As long as we're all in agreement about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just talking about how he's marveling over her like milk makers.
I mean, you can marvel.
Now let's not
They don't-
stretch off Nancy Pelosi now.
They don't make much milk anymore.
Respectfully.
Salty's choosing Nancy Pelosi over here.
Yeah, but those makers don't make much milk anymore.
Personally, I'm going Karl Rove. Okay, here we go. At everyone, JarNod. Sorry to ping you. Apparently, Darktide has a problematic bug. That being said, do we keep going with Darktide? If not, do we vote again or choose number 2 on last month's vote, which would be Remnant?
That's a lot of questions right there. I left it up for democracy.
Yo, you suggested, you incepted. You're Ellen Paging us.
What a brilliant use of a name.
The name's not getting much use anymore. Figure I might as well pick it up.
That was so good. She can't get mad either.
Yeah,
because she
Not
doesn't
even her.
exist.
yeah, because yeah, she doesn't exist. I'm referencing the movie, bitch.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, I left it up to the. What happened next then?
There's a lot of text here.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
I can read it in a different voice.
Mostly what happened was
JarNod.
everyone telling
harder during the podcast.
Yes.
I said I'm cool with Remnant and maybe Darktide next month.
It was your fault.
Then we had the whole I could try Xbox on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Witherbottom said his computer couldn't run it.
That's right. I was doing it for Witherbottom's sake too.
And he said he was going to start his own video game of the month with
So
blackjack
you
and hookers.
did it on purpose and lied.
I'm a dictator. That's
Something
what I do.
about being too teethy.
Teethy. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
All right,
do we want
and
to
then
talk
all
about?
of a sudden, out of the blue, at everyone. Okay, giraffes ganged up on me. We're not playing Darktide this
You
month.
did.
We're
That was
playing
in
Remnant.
voice chat.
No,
Well,
see,
that's easy
yeah,
to say,
right?
isn't it?
Where there's no evidence.
Okay, are we going to go into the resolution and penis size discussion, or are we saving that for next month?
Oh, what was it?
It was the larger resolution that you have on your primary display, the girthier your penis is.
Mine's only 2K, so I don't know what that means. I guess mine's half the size of Angry's.
I don't remember the context. It was just I think we were talking about like 1080 is like the standard
Yeah.
dick size.
It works. I love it by many.
Then I noticed that
It gets the job done.
Ninja
Yeah.
was streaming in 720, not 1080.
But I think it's
I
important to
didn't
remember.
know. I was only doing part of what I could have done.
It's important to remember that with 1080, like you get the highest frames per second with the lowest amount of like power required. So
Right.
No, it's all about the power.
efficiency.
That's why I use DLSS. Reduce my power output so it can run longer.
What does DLSS stand for?
Big, long security system.
That's it.
Nice.
Is that your Native American name?
Dick Long.
I am Dick Long.
I am Long Dick.
This is my people. Oh, fire water.
This is my son, Short Dick.
He hasn't hit puberty yet.
Junior.
He has not been blessed with a wife.
It's okay. I'm just gonna go steal him one later.
Would you prefer the old system of just go take a woman versus woo them like now?
Ooh. But the problem is with the take a woman is that if you
That's right. You
like,
got to fight them. I mean,
yeah, well, no, but then someone else can come and take yours.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a totally different set of rules.
Mm-hmm. I think I'd do okay in both.
Yankee swap.
Yeah,
Yankees?
That's a hard question. In today's society, or you're going back in time?
Today's society.
Wait, I get to go take
To
a
what
woman in
extent
today's
is it-
society?
Yeah, like
To
you
what
just go,
extent is it
you
legal?
know, like it wouldn't get you, you know, I don't know, like you could conquer whoever you wanted. Like if you wanted to go conquer your neighbors and, you know, pillage all their stuff, you could, but they could do it to you too.
I'd definitely band together with some friends. Like start a cult or something.
You have that option now, believe it or not.
Yeah. So, chat, if you were going to join a cult, what would you look for in it?
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
You can kind of do that now if your group is big enough. Take over whatever you want.
I've been saying for a while, I think it would be super easy to start a cult.
Yeah, I agree.
Of course.
What do you think makes a cult successful?
Charismatic leader.
The drinks.
Exclusivity.
Exclusivity.
Perceived.
For sure. And then also good costumes.
And
Good
the inevitable sex hierarchy.
Yes. So we have this idea for our cult is going to be like a pyramid scheme of sex. So like the recruits that you bring in, you have sex with. Yeah, you're gonna have sex with their wives, and then the ones that they bring in, they also so it's like the person at the
sleep
peak.
with your down wives.
Yeah, you sleep with your down wives. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Down.
because it's
wives
also
are
it's
down.
motivation for no one to recruit anybody who's ugly.
That's right.
Because then ugly people have ugly friends. So
yeah, and then they bring other like more ugly people in. You're like,
yeah,
that's
you
an
recruit
offshoot.
an ugly person, like she's.
But a similar thing happens with hot people. So
I know,
hot people don't have ugly friends.
Your cult
Look at all of my friends.
No. I wouldn't say they don't.
This is our gayest episode for sure.
this is definitely the gayest episode.
That should be the title of it. Should be VGotM number, whatever it is.
It's 19.
Like
The usual title.
Yeah,
and then
VGotM
parentheses.
19, and then it would say the gayest episode in all caps.
This is how
Anybody
we
who's
get
been
views.
Exclamation points.
This is how we get views.
Yeah, anybody who's been following this podcast knows that actually means something.
It's just a picture of giraffes kissing.
With Giraffe Jesus blessing it in the middle.
That's it.
I'm sure there's a picture of giraffes kissing someone.
That's what I'm looking at too.
All right, be honest. How many of you are looking it up right now?
Do I need to bring it up on stream?
Just might.
Okay, Googling giraffes kissing. Why is it a picture of Angry and Ninja?
Wait a minute.
Someone hacked my phone.
This is the best I got.
Late to ask this question, but what is this stream that we're watching?
The stream
this is
the podcast.
Yeah, this is the best I got. I kissed a giraffe and I liked it.
I love that song.
Nice.
God, if we have like a backdrop, you know, like how on Facebook or something, like you have your profile picture and then your backdrop picture, like we should have VGotM, and then in the back it should just say, "I kissed a giraffe and I liked it."
Nice. Dwight, the stream in the background is footage from the game that we played this month. It's called Remnant from the Ashes.
Okay. So this is from he was telling me about. So this
Yeah.
is you guys' clips.
I put together this clip because Ninja didn't send me any, so this is just me playing with Ski Freely last night, who sadly wasn't able to make it today. Rest in
Gotcha.
peace.
Oh, there goes the bus.
Yeah.
The
Well,
bus?
I have a follow-up question that's off topic from
Okay.
last month before we
Go
get
ahead.
into Remnant.
Okay.
Have you worn your button fly jeans in the last month?
I have not. I have
Was that
not.
because of our
Do
conversation?
do you still own them?
Yes.
Are you planning to wear them again, or are you planning on discarding them?
Well, why would you?
I'm planning on wearing them again.
Oh, just a madman, just gonna put them on whenever.
Yeah. Whenever I
Don't
go
even tell
visit,
everybody.
visit a gay bar or something like that, I figured that's the best time to wear them.
That would definitely signal that you are one of the man of the people.
Man of the when in Rome.
Try anything once. Is Chief wearing pants?
I don't know. Let's ask him. Hey, Chief.
Are you wearing pants?
Yes.
It looked like you were not.
All right. So, should we talk about Remnant at all, or we'll keep on going? We can talk about other stuff. I don't care.
Let's talk about Remnant.
Okay. So, Remnant is I don't know really how to put it. It feels like mission based, like it feels very like compartmentalized mission based co-op. Third person shooter, which relies on like I was talking to someone about it. He kind of likened it to kind of a looter shooter. I don't really agree. It doesn't feel quite looter shooter to me, where it feels like loot's just kind of spraying about like in Diablo or something like that. It's just more of like scenario shooter. I really like. I have a hard time describing exactly, but I had a lot
It
of fun.
reminded me more of a Deep Rock Galactic shooter.
Yeah, I could see that. Deep Rock Galactic is a good comparison, and probably why I think we enjoyed
Well,
it.
To me, it was just Dark Souls, but you had a gun.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't quite Dark Souls though. It was like Dark Souls and Diablo.
which is not a bad combination.
No, I mean I liked it.
It was just like the entire structure of the game was so similar to what Dark Souls was. It was like very straight shot, but there was some like little secret areas to go check out. Remnant didn't have as many or as deep of secret areas as the Dark Souls series did, but that was the general setup. And then you have a boss fight at the end, and then you can go upgrade your weapons. Everything was pretty much the same model, but it was cool. I liked it.
Well, it was so when you say Dark Souls, you're talking about like a gameplay aspect of it. Like the world crafting of Dark Souls is one of the big reasons why Dark Souls is so
Yeah.
good. But I agree about the day-to-day gameplay felt very Dark Souls-ish. And that was how it was kind of marketed when it
This was like what Aliens Fire Team should have been.
I think so.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
Aliens Fire Team was trying to be more like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, but there's a weird like it's kind of Dark Souls mixed with like some Diablo looter mixed with some Left 4 Dead in this.
Yeah.
If Aliens
Like,
Fireteam was trying to be like Left 4 Dead, they missed the mark like 100%.
I definitely think they did.
That was
I've
one
also
of our
noticed in this clip you've dodged like 0% of the things that come flying at you.
part of the problem is that Ski Freely was using the summons, and so I had a hard time figuring out like which ones were my like for our teammates and which one was like not
I don't know,
teammate.
you're just like I'm a tank build. I'm not even going to try dodging.
I guess I also do that.
Did you just change over your shoulder?
Yes, you can do
Yeah,
that.
You can do that.
How? I had no idea.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it on controller.
Yeah.
Who used a
Probably have to
controller
click
for this?
the thumbstick while you're aiming down sight.
Bless you.
Probably.
Who used a controller? Who used a controller in this game?
You.
Angry.
Why would you not? It was a very controller-y game.
I don't know. I thought it worked
Did you
out really
feel
well
that it was easier to hit your shots while using controller?
for the first half, and then the second half, like the aim assist went away.
What?
Never mind.
I get it.
Oh man, that's like a layered reference. God, that's like
No,
incepting
but
again.
did you try it on mouse and keyboard?
I did not.
Okay, so then you
I
have
didn't
no
feel like I had any
previous.
trouble hitting shots. Like it felt pretty sticky.
See, for me, I felt like I missed more shots than I hit.
On controller?
No,
On
on mouse and
controller,
keyboard.
No.
yeah, on controller, I was definitely like no
I mean, I was
trouble
trying to aim
hitting
for
people.
heads, so that was part of it, I guess. But it felt like I really had to focus to hit my targets.
You
But there
miss
was also
100% of the shots you don't take.
Wayne Gretzky.
That
Michael
is
Scott.
true.
No, but like I don't know. I just could never hit. But this was not aided by the fact that there was no way to adjust your mouse sensitivity in game.
Oh, I had to do it by
So
DPI.
you just had to go change your DPI, which is annoying. So I just didn't bother with it most of the time. So I was flinging my aim around at 90 million miles an hour.
Just
And don't you just
flinging,
hate it when you have to
flinging it.
fling your aim?
I do. I don't want to
Were
fling my aim.
was it on the podcast we were talking about knobs? Or was that earlier today?
That was
I-
earlier today.
Was it earlier today? What did we say?
Something about knobs.
Someone was twisting your knob whenever you're talking about your voice, making it louder.
Oh yeah, man. I'm glad right now I feel like we're just like both halves of each other's brain.
I just am an interpreter.
I speak for
He speaks in
senior
tongue.
giraffe.
He speaks in tongues and responds.
I am here to translate to the people.
um, so when we first played it, it seemed like there was going to be random bosses, but I think as I went through it later, like they didn't seem to have random. I think it was just a misinterpretation. Did y'all run into that with randomness at all?
Couldn't tell because every area looked the same to me. Whenever I was playing solo or with y'all, like I had no idea where I was going. I was just kind of wandering around doing stuff.
I think I spent most of my time wandering the wrong direction, like back the way I came.
So what do you mean by misinterpretation from random?
Well, it's like you play by yourself first, right, with the bottom,
Yeah,
and then
predominantly.
yeah, and then you were talking about how you didn't see the bosses that we were fighting, and so I thought at
Yeah.
first, because it felt very linear, I thought at first that we
Mhm.
that it was a random bosses, and so it's like it was kind of procedurally
Mhm.
generated, and I was really intrigued by it.
Well, from my experience, it seemed like each world has basically a pool of potential events or bosses that could get generated in a world, but typically only about 4 or 5 are generated when a world is created. And so there's probably 15 or 20 options available for each world, and they grab, 4 or 5 at a time. And so there's always going to be a chance. Like I did a bunch of adventure modes and re-rolled the. I was trying to get a certain item, so I re-rolled the same planet. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times in a row, and every time there was at least one, if not two, completely unique things I'd never done before, which I thought was really cool.
That is fascinating. Okay, so there is randomness I just missed then.
Yeah. So I thought that was a really neat way of keeping it interesting and playable. Like, yeah, every once in a while I'd come across the same boss, but for the most part, and I wouldn't play it everything, but for the most part, every single time I played, there was something, at least one unique thing in every world I went to,
Yeah.
in every world I
Yeah.
did, which I thought was really, really cool.
It seems like we kind of got into a groove of grinding out bosses. Like we just do a bunch of adventure modes in a row and then go
Yeah.
fight like 8 bosses. And usually, even though we had already played through the game and everything, it was typically all new bosses.
Yeah, and each one
Yeah.
gave like at least some sort of like contest. I don't know. I'm thinking of something else, but
And the other thing I thought was pretty neat is a lot of the bosses have a alternate way of killing them, which gives you a different item than you would typically get. So
Yeah.
there's like the one
all of
boss
them?
in Corsus. A lot of them do. There's
I
like
didn't know
the
that.
one boss in Corsus where if you sneak down in the basement, it's a different fight and you get a different item. Ixalis, the guardian of Corsus, if you can prevent them from enraging, then you get a special item. There's like the dragon in Earth. If you shoot off its tail, you get a different item, which gives you a different, gives you a melee item versus a ranged item kind of thing.
What?
So a bunch of the bosses have different ways. Claviger in Rom, if you can prevent him from absorbing any of his minions, you get a special item. So it's like there's a lot of, I don't know. And I think that also adds to the replayability of it too, because like, yeah, you can go in and you can kill it the easiest way possible, but there's also a different way of doing it, which gives you a different item. So
That's
I
just
thought that was
really
pretty neat.
elegant game crafting.
Yeah, I agree.
Like making the same boss, you'd be able to approach it different ways and be rewarded differently. That's really cool.
I'm a fan.
I did really like this game.
Yeah, I did too. Ski Freely says, Remnant surprised me. I've enjoyed it far more than I expected. The story is fun. The atmosphere is great. They managed to make it look good even though the areas are relatively small, and it doesn't feel as small as it is. Thought they did a good job making both multiplayer feel enjoyable and rewarding. I started out just solo for a while and then got stuck, took the plunge into public matchups to see what would happen, and was pleasantly surprised by how smooth that was and how it didn't mess up with my own game. I was able to get some resources, upgrade my gear, and see how they played. Doing the dragon after that felt relatively easy. I really like how they changed up things for replay and adventure mode was cool. Making the weapons all pretty viable worked well too. I do think that like the adventure mode, one of the, I would say like one of the small criticisms I have about it is like the like trying to progress through the story required that I be the one heading up the session. It's like when like Angry
Oh, yeah.
and Ninja, like we all had to band together and I had to be the host. So it just limited the getting through the story. But you could go and play adventure mode with other people and it wasn't as big a deal. It's just like, and I don't know how to solve that exactly except by, yeah, I don't know how to solve it. So
Yeah, I did think it was a little annoying that the story didn't progress if you were playing on somebody else's save file.
but I really enjoyed it. Sad you missed it, Salty. I know you're busy playing Darktide.
Yeah.
I mean, since you played Darktide this month, I guess we can't really vote for it for next month.
Yeah, you should probably tell us about Darktide though.
It was really good, actually. I wasn't prepared to actually talk about it.
That's okay. I understand. Are you excited? Would you like? Should VGotM play Remnant 2?
I'd
Yes.
Oh,
say so.
I forgot they're coming out with a second one.
Yeah, I
I
just
don't
saw
know
it like
when, though.
I don't know. I'm
When
not
is
sure
it
yet.
supposed to come? Oh, okay, good. We don't know.
I just saw like a couple of tweets about it.
In
Remnant
chat,
2.
let us know what you're buying on the Steam sale.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's a game that I would recommend. It's a game that probably won't play without like just going jump in and play something. It's like not quite that like pick up, but it was a game that I'm glad that we played it for the month.
Yeah, there was definitely more to do in it than I think I was able to do in the month, but it wasn't very hard to like a little bit of learning in the beginning, but it wasn't like too much.
Mm.
I would say I think we usually like to rate games as in terms of like would we play it by ourselves, and this one I could see myself playing all the way through by myself.
Yeah, it was
So
more fun together, but I did play it by myself some.
that
I
will
actually didn't
likely
know.
always be true of multiplayer games, I'd say, with this group. But
I think part of the issue I ran into with playing by myself was how much damage I took just like with my build and like and it could be like I just need to go and just play a more ranged build as but like I was so up close and personal that I would just take damage constantly. Like my highest damage things was I had shotgun and melee. So going in and playing by myself felt very like either I dodge perfectly or I use up a lot of healing items.
Yeah.
And like when the bosses, running away from the bosses doesn't really work in an aggro situation when there's no one else to take aggro. And so it's like I couldn't quite get the distance that I needed to like do damage without it. It was just like going through non-boss worlds, we'll say, was very simple to go through. I like playing the tank build, but as soon as I got into the to a boss, it felt like I was not quite as useful just because of
I feel like mods are like the only thing that lets you really solo the game. And
Yeah.
then after that, like if I sunk all my points into headshot damage or something, like it was cool, but I think that would have been a really hard thing to do without other people there to draw the aggro.
maybe
Well,
that was
that's
part
what
of the problem.
Witherbottom did, right?
You had headshot damage?
Yeah.
You're going
Went
for like
very, very
headshot
range damage. Yeah. It was tough.
I
It was
did.
hard to solo. And I didn't even actually use the summons for quite a while. I might have actually beat the game on normal without really ever using a summon.
I didn't use
But
a summon.
I was more just because I just didn't really know about them or appreciate them.
Yeah, I kind of didn't think the summon would be very good.
Hard.
Witherbottom,
Ninja used the summon.
Witherbottom,
I
you have to
enjoyed
tell
the
us
mod.
about your what's it called? Your girlfriend on that one planet you wanted to save.
Well, you met her.
I did?
Yeah, we
when
got
we
to
did
this
that
new.
when we did the adventure mode on courses, there was that really nice elf lady by the hut.
Yeah.
The one that sold me stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
She
That's
sold
like the only one who
Witherbottom
didn't want to
different
murder
stuff.
you on that planet.
So I log in one day and Witherbottom was like, I don't want to attack this planet. I feel bad. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
why? He's like, well, I just don't want to attack it.
Well, no. Okay. So
Go ahead.
in the story of the game, there's these people called guardians in the world, and if the guardian is killed, then the root can come and take over the world, which is what happened to our world, and well, kind of the root. Anyways, so the Courses was a world that still had their guardian, which means the root had no way to get in. The goal of the game is to defeat the root. So if I go and kill the guardian, which is what the quest line, what one option is, either kill this other guy and deny him the heart of the guardian,
You can give
or go kill the
spoilers. It's okay.
guardian. Yeah. So
I don't even know what you're talking about. I can play the game.
You go and kill the guardian and take his heart, and you're supposed to go give it to the Undying King and Rom, whose guardian died, and his planet started to fall to the root, but he nuked his own planet to kill the root, and then kind of destroyed his whole planet. So now he wants to take the guardian heart from a different planet to save his planet. But anyways, so if you go and kill the guardian in Courses, then the root would be able to take over that planet, and the goal of the game is to stop the root. And so by completely destroying another planet didn't feel right to me, as like the person in the story who's like, my goal is to stop the root. Didn't feel like the way to do that was to go and kill a guardian and condemn another planet to infestation.
So did it let you choose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and killed the Undying King, and I didn't have to destroy Courses.
That's kind of cool.
We destroyed Courses?
We did.
You killed the guardian. Well, by killing the guardian, you gave the root the chance to get into the planet, and we've all seen what happens when the root gets into the planet.
Yeah, but the root's not in the planet just because I killed the guardian. It's just a chance.
Yeah.
So is this game
Well,
anti environmentalism?
Yes.
It seems it makes the enemies trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had to rescue that one dude from the tree. That's what the environmentalists want, is to, like, people to get wrapped up in trees. And like,
I can't believe more people.
You ever see the movie The Happening?
You're rooted.
I haven't, but I heard it was the trees.
Yeah, it's an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie.
What a twist.
And it was quite stupid.
This one where everyone
What's
just starts
the
killing
last?
themselves.
Everyone starts doing what?
Was it?
People start killing themselves. Like
Yeah, people
start
start.
jumping in front of lawnmowers and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, because the trees make them do it.
I remember that.
because they're
Yeah, I
cutting
saw
the
that.
grass, and
Yeah.
so they're trying to stop him from cutting grass.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
No, they just like something hits them all of a sudden. They're like, they don't say anything. Everyone's
and
like,
they
"Oh
just
no,
kill
it's happening
themselves.
to them too!" And then they just jump off the building, or they'll run in front of a lawnmower, or they'll run in front of a car, jump out of their car while they're driving.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I had no
I
idea
don't
what was
think this
going
is
on
the
the entire
reaction he was
movie.
going for.
because
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
the trees release this like gas that makes people kill themselves because of climate
that-
change.
Is that
Is that-
pollen?
Yeah.
Pollen's
is
not
it
a gas.
oxygen?
Oh, that's right. Pollen's tree cum.
Oh, sorry.
That's
I'm
one way to
feeling
put
a
it.
little. I'm feeling a little sore of throat.
Yeah. Oh,
I have
no.
tree cum lining the insides of my throat today.
Yeah. Oh, this pollen is really just killing me.
Everywhere. I wake up, it's all over my face.
There was pollen all over my house and
Oh my
car.
God. I could
Morning.
write words in it.
It's sticky.
My car is caked in it.
Shall we vote? Any
Oh,
other
yeah.
any last words? Will you keep with Remnant installed?
I
It's
did not.
already gone.
It's already uninstalled.
Chief, you never installed it. You can't say no.
Well, I did.
What a Chad.
It's like the better question is, will you now install it after listening to our review?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
What? Okay, let's take a poll right now. What games do you have installed other than Destiny?
No, real quick. One last thing on
Me?
Remnant. One last thing on Remnant. Interrupting. Like Remnant reminded me how much fun it is to work with my friends to overcome an obstacle. Like it reminds me of MMO dungeons back, like classic MMO dungeons. So I want to play an MMO with you guys. Anyway, continue.
It was
What
really
games?
nice.
What games do you have installed?
We want to
Chief?
play with an MMO with you too.
One. Oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I didn't know we were ready for this step in our
Do you want
relationship.
to play an MMO
Oh.
with me?
This is absolutely the
uh,
gayest episode.
Let's say, ain't that a coincidence? I put in MMO as the my what you call it?
Your recommendation.
Yeah, my
I
recommendation.
don't know.
So
I have 18 games installed.
what?
All right, list them out.
Yeah, let's hear them.
Okay. Well, I have
41.
Destiny 2.
Okay.
Halo Infinite,
Interesting.
Among Us, Astroneer, Batman, Arkham Knight, Command and Conquer, Red Alert 3, Command and Conquer, Red Alert 3, Uprising, Deep Rock Galactic, Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Halo Master Chief Collection, King's Quest Collection, Marvel's Avengers, Portal 2, Rounds, Satisfactory, Valheim, and Vampire Survivors.
Rounds.
How often do you
This
find
is-
yourself playing Marvel's Avengers?
Let's see.
Yeah, I was like, if you had this
Last time
installed for
I-
like 2 years since we last played it.
The last time I played it was on October 26th, 2020.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
Still did at this point.
Still installed.
Thank
That's fair.
goodness.
That's fair.
I'd hate to not have it installed
All right.
and not be able to play it at command.
The story was actually fun once you weren't playing the Muslim chick.
More on that next month.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be
Once I was like,
Ramadan.
oh, I can actually be like, Iron Man. That was fun. But a
Because he's
Muslim chick who can make her hands really big
Yeah, because
just didn't really
I
do
understand.
anything for me.
Because Iron Man is like selling weapons to kill Muslims.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's the most anti-jihad character.
What were you saying, Dwight?
Who is that a character we see in movies? I can't remember a Muslim
they-
chick with
she
who
was-
makes
Miss
her hands
Marvel.
grow.
she was made
Miss
up
Marvel.
For the,
Oh,
Miss Marvel?
the TV
They
show?
made a TV series. They made a TV series about her on Disney Plus.
People have
Oh,
Disney
Miss
Plus
Marvel.
still?
Haven't watched it.
I get it for
Didn't watch it
free.
either.
I just got Disney
I thought you were
Plus.
talking about Captain Marvel, who is like the living
You doing that one at
worst.
Disney?
Captain Marvel, I literally think when they told Brie Larson to play the movie, they said, "Whatever you do, do not smile."
Yeah,
Like that was the
everyone
You
whole
said
think
everything
premise.
you do,
you think they
act like
told
you
her
got to
that?
get out of there,
Yeah,
or
they
just
told her
shit your
that.
pants.
Like, don't smile, and we're gonna have to put butt implants in your butt to make men want you to look at you.
Did they clarify where the butt
She's the
implant?
queen of like the
Yeah,
resting bitch
it
face.
worked.
Yeah, you have to
Is that
be like
because of?
stoic like a man,
Is
but we
that
want you to be a
legitimately
woman.
because of the stereotype of people telling girls to like smile more? Is that why they did that?
No, it's just Marvel wanting more
Mhm.
women,
One time I was,
but not
where
actually
was I?
picking good women actresses. I almost said actors.
I think I was walking to the bathroom at a restaurant one time, and some old lady like waxed me from some random ass table that I didn't even know, and was just like, "Smile," and I was like, "What the hell?" Like she just
You should just
started
get
to.
really close and smile real big.
I
I think
know.
you just go, "Oh, I'm so sorry,
Everybody
man.
got
I
mad whenever I threw the lady on the floor. Oh,
Yeah, Disney. Did you see that they released this like statement, like basically saying they've halted Phase 5 and 6 of uh, Marvel because Phase 4 was absolutely terrible, like
What are
reviews and
phases?
stuff.
yeah. What are phases?
It's like how they like Phase 1 was like every Marvel movie up until the first Avengers movie. Phase 2 was everything up to um,
This is
Age of
Avengers
Ultron,
2?
and then
exclamation! I can't.
Phase
Oh.
and then Phase 3 was everything up to Endgame, and then Phase 4 is everything after Endgame, which has been like the She-Hulk and like a lot of those like shows. So like the Loki show, the whatever the WandaVision show. They did a lot of like series shows, and Phase 4 was like the reviews on everything was just terrible, and so they were like,
think
we're halting
Fluffy was
our we're
so inconsistent.
yeah, they were
Like
just like
She-Hulk compared to how stupid that shit is compared to Loki or like WandaVision. I don't what the hell did you see? I don't know if y'all watched it. We watched the first episode and we're like, maybe like we'll try one more. And then we got to one where she's like, just for fun at the end
working.
of the episode,
Yeah,
she's twerking with what was some rap girl.
some
It's
rap
like
bitch. Yeah,
it's completely unrelated
yeah,
and was I don't know.
yeah. Loki was actually a very good show. Like I thought Loki
Loved
itself
it.
was very good,
I've
but
heard it was well acted, but like the lore of it basically just destroyed everything that happens in the Marvel
well,
universe.
like I said, it was supposed to set up Phase 5,
Why would
and
they say it at the beginning
it's
of Phase 4 then?
because they're always looking to the future. Like season 2 is supposed to be like the beginning of Phase 5,
Oh.
but they're redoing everything because like the next Ant-Man movie is like the end of Phase 4, which then sets up Phase 5, and so they're redoing, like they're going back to the drawing board of what they're going to do, but they're going to go ahead and release the second season of Loki because it was actually well received, but everything after that they're like redoing. So because like Thor, the
Love and Thunder.
Thor: Love and Thunder was terrible.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I was gonna watch it, but I just couldn't bring myself to.
and then I'm looking forward to the Guardians of the Galaxy movie because those have always been good, but
They're doing another
I'm
one.
Yeah.
going to take it with a grain of salt. And
Hey, the love interest of Chris Pratt is dead, right?
no, they
She's
basically
in the
brought her.
trailer for the new movie.
The
Oh,
snap brought
really?
her back, right?
You can
This
tell
no,
she's
the
like a
snapper didn't bring her back.
Oh.
she looks like a different multiverse version. She doesn't look
Oh,
the
okay.
same, right? I can't
It,
remember for sure. I feel like when I
Multiverse
saw her, she
causes
looked so
so
different.
many problems.
it's
I
not a
understand.
multiverse version of her. It's
Yeah.
the time. It's the
No,
different time version of her. Remember, she was brought back in time in Endgame. Like she came back with Thanos and then changed sides, but so she didn't get snapped away whenever Thanos' army got snapped away. So she was the future, or I guess the past version of Gamora is still alive in this future, and that's the one that she's looking for. Or that's the one that he's looking for.
And bring her to the future.
Yeah, he brought her to the future. Remember when Thanos in Endgame, whenever his ship came through the thing, like Gamora was on that ship.
The chat can't see this, but Chief looks like
He
he's looking at
killed
the
her.
square that has Dwight in it on my screen. It's really
that
cracking
is
me up.
funny. Yeah. Oh my
What
goodness.
happened?
I'm loving. Chad also can't see me watching Angry's face, watching him trying to figure out all that's going on right now.
Yeah, he keeps.
I can't
He's like
follow
trying to follow.
any of this.
Neither of us have seen any of the movies, so we're in the same position. But
You haven't seen any of the Marvel movies?
well,
No.
I think the last one I watched was like Endgame.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything past
I
Endgame.
didn't see any of the like extra
Either.
ones
Okay.
in between any of
Fair
the
enough.
Avengers.
You
I
didn't
just
see
watched the
this.
3 Avengers.
You didn't see Spider-Man: No Way Home.
No, I didn't.
You
Oh,
have
No.
to see that one. Like that
I
one was
think
really
I
I
good.
wanted
did.
to see it, and everybody raved about it, but I don't think I've seen a movie since that came out.
Well, you need to like rent it and watch it like
Watched
tomorrow.
it on an airplane.
Especially if it hasn't been, you haven't seen any spoilers or anything, you really should.
Yeah, like you have to see
Or
it.
I probably have, but I haven't like realized what they were.
Okay, no,
And I'll
you would
probably
know.
get there and be
You would
like,
know.
"Oh, that's what that was. Cool."
Oh, I
No,
see
you
dead
would know
people.
immediately.
Oh.
No, yeah, so yeah, the Gamora that he's looking for in the new or in the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy is the Gamora that came from the past to the future in Endgame.
Why can't I
My
remember?
brother's sister's aunt's
Is that the
niece,
same? Is
niece's
that not the
nephew.
same Gamora that he sacrificed?
No, it's not the same Gamora that got sacrificed. Well, yes, it is the same Gamora, but it's the Gamora in the past that came to the future.
Well, of course.
Right.
Of course.
It's very straightforward. I
Rewatch
don't know why you're not
rewatch
getting this.
Endgame. It'll make sense.
You said watch what?
Rewatch Endgame and just watch the
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well,
We need to vote.
do we need to vote, or should we could always stop and like just vote on which Marvel movie to watch next month?
I'd
Watch
just say
She-Hulk.
yeah.
What if we
Yeah, there-
dedicated a month to just watching all of the Marvel movies?
And then
Every
we
night we
reviewed
get on
them.
and we
In
watch
order.
the next one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It would
All
actually
right.
be
We're,
kind of fun.
all right. We're gonna vote.
Would we
have
have
the
enough
time?
nights?
No, we don't have enough time. All right. We're gonna vote now. Oh gosh. Oh
Oh my!
clear, clear
I
your
didn't even
history.
see. I
Wait,
didn't
hold on a
even
minute. What was
see.
that?
All right.
It was Nancy Pelosi's boobs.
Mom?
There was some Reddit thread that I think I sent to some of y'all a while ago that was like something about boobs, but there was all the comments were just different names for boobs, and it was hilarious. That's where I got calcium cannons from.
Ooh, calcium
Calcium
cannons. That's a good one.
See the
That's
tweet?
awesome.
Did you see the person that tweeted like saying like stop wishing me a Merry Christmas, and there were like 10,000 comments of literally people just saying Merry Christmas. So, they were like, I don't celebrate this. I'm not a Christian. I don't do this. And everybody's like, Merry Christmas. I hope Jesus sends you a gift or something. It was really fun.
Giraffe Jesus.
All right.
All right, let's vote.
Here we go. So, Dwight, you're new. You don't. But basically, we are now voting on what we're going to play for the next month.
I'm out.
Well, you get to
I'll have
participate in what vote. I also
Oh, I
need to.
do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get to vote on which one.
VGotM participant.
Mm-hmm. Chrome T-Rex Cactus Jump. All right. Well, we're adding that one.
What?
It was a late edition.
Oh, I
Yeah.
changed mine from Ace Combat 7 to Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, I have Ace
I
Combat.
wasn't aware we were.
I was gonna vote for that one.
All right. We have a.
Well, just add Elder Scrolls
That's
Online under Ace Combat then.
Nope. You have two.
Those are my
Oh.
Ace. Two.
Ace Combat 7,
Yeah.
not 6.
Wow.
That's not what you did there.
Evil West got 1-2
The
vote.
only game I even recognize is Minecraft. The only game I actually play myself when I have time is Grand Theft Auto.
We have one for Grim Dawn from people who voted for No Man's Sky. Gus, oh, God, asshole.
Wow.
Doesn't even show up to the podcast, but he'll sit there and vote.
Jeez. Some harsh
Oh,
feelings.
Yeah,
Borderlands is
Our
wow.
fearless leader towards Gus.
Yeah.
All right.
Gus, you are not welcome here anymore.
No, you're not welcome. Though you did introduce us to rounds, and for that we're eternally
Did
grateful.
introduce rounds. Yeah.
Rounds
Did we
is
talk
so
about
good.
rounds?
We'll talk about rounds after voting.
Okay.
It'll be the closing, and then
Yeah.
I want
We
to play
should
it.
do a round of
we'll
rounds.
do
for
a round of
votes.
rounds. Okay, Borderlands and Borderlands 3 are basically first-person Diablo games. Like it's a little bit of randomization, a little bit of that, but it's like a looter shooter, like literally
Yeah, RPG.
guns just fly out of animals and stuff like that, and it's fun. So Borderlands 3 is the newest and improved. Borderlands is the original. So No Man's Sky, who suggested that one?
I did.
You want to give a deep dive or like a quick synopsis?
It's just another fun, space exploration game, kind of like Satisfactory. You build bases, you look for resources, you do space battles. Your basic goal is there's like just tons of universes, and your basic goal is just to try and get to the center of the universe. But there's like several routes that you can take. There's lots of, they've added a lot of updates to it. And so just looks, I mean, I've tried to play it several times, but it's just boring playing by yourself. It's a lot more fun to play with other people, like Satisfactory.
I've been wanting to play it.
Like I want to play
I have too.
Satisfactory, like again, like I really have an itch to play it, especially since they've done some more updates on it. But like I booted it up yesterday, and I was like, man, it's just so boring playing by yourself. You have to have other people. So
Arguing about factories.
yes,
This is
arguing
not
about them, setting it
optimized.
up. Yeah,
We should. Oh, never mind. I'll propose this later. I have a good idea.
And Destiny 2, I assume, was also recommended by you.
yeah, that's just me, but it's just seasonal fun game. Really, really, I want to play it in. I want that to be the March game of the month because the new DLC is being released on February 28th. So like the newest stuff to the game, and it's just a lot of fun. RPG, MMO. Play with your friends anywhere. So
Nice. Grim Dawn
it's free to
is
play also.
nice. Grim Dawn is a action RPG, basically like Diablo, but you're a vampire hunter, in like kind of like a Van Helsing universe kind of thing. So that's kind of the idea of that. 7 Days to Die. I don't actually know this one. Does anyone else know this one? Ski Freely suggested it.
It might be one of those like
Oh, it's a survival horde crafting. It's
Yeah,
another
like-
survival horror
like
game.
one person plays the bad person and hunts or something.
Oh, really?
I mean maybe I
That
don't
rings
know.
a bell for this game.
Like a
No, it's not
Friday the
that.
13th or something.
Oh, yeah,
No, it's not like that.
76%
Or is
off.
that I think there might be a similar looking game.
It's
that does that.
yeah, I think you're right. But this is an open world game that's a unique combination of first person shooter, survival horror, tower defense, and role playing.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, that's not the game that I've seen people play where it's like a asymmetrical thing. Morrowind, and Ski Freely provided a graphics update to it, so it looks a little better. Is the 2004 version or 2004 edition of the Elder Scrolls? It's Morrowind Elder Scrolls 3, I believe.
3.
Yeah, I think
Yes, it's
3.
3.
Yeah.
Skyrim
This one's
was 4.
yeah. This one, our Skyrim was 5. Oblivion was 4.
Oblivion was
Oblivion was 4. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Morrowind is my favorite edition of this Elder Scrolls that I played, but it was also my first, so it's probably why it's my favorite. But I've never actually completed it because my younger brother, I put like 45 hours into it back in 2005, and my younger brother saved over my save game, and I never tried again.
Oh wow.
That's so sad.
I know. Evil West, angry.
It's a
Oh,
game.
by the way, before you start, I think the game you were thinking of was Dead by Daylight.
Yes, that
Oh.
is what I was thinking of.
Yeah. There you go.
Evil West is you're like a vampire hunter type thing, but I think you just get gear upgrades and progress through killing a bunch of zombies or vampires or some type of enemy. And it is co-op. I looked it up.
Nice.
Only downside I read it's relatively short. I've heard maybe like 10, 15 hours. So I don't know that there's a ton of in game, but it looks awesome. It looks just like a ton of fun to obliterate all the different enemies.
You also suggested Hunt Showdown.
Hunt Showdown is I think there's several teams all in a big map, and you have to go kill a like a zombie type enemy, and then get some item or something like that kind of a capture the flag type thing that they drop and take it back and extract all why so you could fight other teams, you could fight the enemy, you could choose to all kind of work together. Like there's a million ways it could shake out, but if you have to play as a group, and inevitably I'm sure there's some double crossing and whatnot with the other people that are in the map.
Mm-hmm. All right. Gunfire Reborn, Witherbottom.
Ninja actually probably knows more about this game than I do. I haven't actually played it.
Why
I
would
think
you
it's like a
suggest it then?
four-person. I want to play it.
Can we only suggest games
Isn't
we're
that-
intimately familiar with?
Yeah. I haven't played Hunt Showdown or Evil West.
Yes, but you didn't qualify it by jumping in and saying, well, Hunt Showdown, Dwight is probably better suited for telling about this game.
Well, I was still gonna give it a try
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
until I was interrupted, and now I don't want to try anymore.
Yeah, good grief. Come on. Give the man some credit.
So it's like a four-person, I think, first-person shooter, or maybe it's third-person, and it's kind of like you got like animals that you play as, and you go through these missions and shoot up. It's also got some roguelike elements that I think when you die, you have to reroll a new character which has a unique ability. So it's always kind of like every time you die, you start as someone else who has a new ability, which changes how you're gonna play the game, kind of thing. That's kind of all I really know about it.
Nice.
It was better than I could have said it.
Okay. Ninja, tell us about Minecraft.
Well, there's blocks. You build stuff with blocks, and you can destroy blocks, and that's pretty much the fundamentals.
That's it.
It's akin to being a 2-year-old. You experience that kind of general happiness as you're playing this, as if you were playing with blocks as a toddler. So I would strongly encourage it.
And Phasmophobia?
It's scary. There's ghosts. I'm sorry, I mean, there's
Ghosts.
God, how did you and Witherbottom coordinate saying that?
Whoa.
I pointed to him.
So spooky. Salty?
Both of these games I've been trying to get us to play for a while.
So I know y'all been wanting to play an MMO, so I recommended Elder Scrolls Online. It's like a normal.
Is it a good
theme.
MMO though?
It is. It's
Okay.
a very good MMO. Basically, it's the biggest Elder Scrolls game that there is, and it's built like a theme park MMO. There's over hundreds of hours of PvE content, like dungeons and stuff like that, and there's even a whole like PvP area, like whole zone for that, and it's pretty good.
And tell us about Ace Combat 7.
So that's like how to describe it. It's like you fly jets, and there's a story, which is all right, and there's a multiplayer, and you can do like 2v2s and 4v4s, choose your jets, outfit them, all that good stuff.
Okay. Fall Guys was recommended by Happy Hawaiian. It's kind of like a battle.
Boring ass game.
Boring ass game.
Sounds perfect for this gay episode.
Ass game.
You can go ahead and just scratch that one off the list. It's not going to win.
Who knows? We might actually be able to win it.
No one,
Let's all vote
no
for
one
Fall
wants
Guys.
to play that game.
Wow.
Can we collectively veto things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting a veto on that one.
Wow.
I'll veto it.
Okay,
Why
good.
not?
I second that.
Happy Hawaiian's not here, so you know.
Yeah,
Rome,
he can't defend it.
Rome 2 Total War is a Total War game. Is
Deleted it.
Rome 2 Total War is a Total War game. If you play Total War games, it's like they kind of bring together real time strategy and like turn based like macro empire building. They're really fun. I don't know how much like y'all play RTSs or 4Xs. Like
I don't
Civilization.
know what either of those things mean.
Real time strategy RTS is like Age of Empires, StarCraft. Trying to think of another popular one. Command and Conquer, Red Alert. Or 4Xs are Civilization is one of the bit like exploration, extermination. I don't remember the other ones. There's 2 of the 4, but you get the idea. That's it. Like so, it's kind of like an empire building. It's kind of like just going around and growing your empire in a kind of Crusader Kings kind of style, with battles happening on a real time scale. Witherbottom, Chrome T-Rex Cactus Jump.
Yeah,
I'm playing it right now.
yeah, isn't it great?
I know my first place
So,
vote.
so you know
Uh-huh.
when you have no internet and you try to search for something on Chrome and you get the little T-Rex guy, and
Oh,
then you push space and then he starts running and he tries to jump over cactuses.
How far have you gotten?
That's what I'm going to be playing for the next. My highest score since we started the podcast is 2,320.
Jesus.
It's not that impressive.
I'm at
that is a
600.
lot of jumps.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next week.
Okay. All right. Who would like to go first in voting? Let's explain this to Dwight real quick. Like he doesn't understand. So basically, you get 5 votes. You get a first place, a second place, a third place, a fourth place, and a fifth place vote.
That would constitute the 5 votes.
Right.
That's if you were not counting, that's 5.
Each
So I
one
get
of
6 votes.
each one of those is worth a first place vote is worth 5 points. A second place vote is worth 4. Third place is worth
Okay.
3. Fourth place is worth 2, and fifth place is worth 1. So then you get to go and decide what that, and then we will uncover the score at the very end.
The
And that
system
will-
makes slightly more sense than the point scoring system at Hogwarts for the different houses.
Hey,
Yeah, because that's just a racket thing that Dumbledore does.
Speaking of that, why is I was gonna say why is Hogwarts Legacy not on here, but that's not out yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
it's not coming out until February.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So who would like to go?
similarly, how Dumbledore's always like, all right, 800 points to Gryffindor.
Oh no, Remnant
'Cause
won
Hermione's
again.
getting hotter every year. You know, we're like, all right, everybody vote, and then the giraffes just decide.
It's true.
Do
Which
I
is what.
just vote verbally, or am I?
Yeah,
do I
yeah,
need
so-
to go somewhere.
Yeah.
in
So no, vote verbally. So basically, would you like to go since you're the guest? Would you like to go before the giraffes or after?
Wow.
there?
Wow.
The
It feels
giraffes
like-
extend that courtesy, not you.
This feels like giraffe discrimination.
I'll get it. I mean, I'll get it out of the way
All right.
because I'll be the most uninformed vote. So why
Sure.
not get that out of the way first, right?
Sure. Okay.
So my first place is worth 5, meaning it's the most valuable. Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And the
Yeah.
build up is
The
The one
killing
that
me.
you would definitely want to play
Or want us to play.
or
Just
want us
so
to play.
So blanking. Okay, so
They're literally written right there.
I know, but now that since you explained them all, so I don't have any excuses. But there, so many were explained that I'm trying to remember the difference between all of them. Okay, so
Just
I
follow
would
your heart.
say,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm so basic. Okay, so let's say number 1 would go to Minecraft.
Whoa.
Because you can do literally anything in that game, right? So
Yeah.
That's
number
amazing.
2 would be what was it? I guess No Man's Sky.
Hey,
Oh.
okay.
All right, all right.
Ooh.
3 would be
Or just this posse of like, ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Preach.
It's quickly evolved.
3
Right.
would be Evil West. Sounded interesting.
Nice.
Or no,
Yeah,
what was it?
yeah.
Morrowind? Morrowind?
Morrowind.
Morrowind.
Who
Mind.
who explained Evil West?
Angry
Me.
did.
Angry.
That was angry. Yeah.
It was that one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 for that. 4 would go to Borderlands 3. 5 has to go to T-Rex Cactus Jump because you got to be a little ridiculous sometimes.
That's fair.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good choices.
Cool.
Good choices.
All right. Who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
You have my attention.
Um, you know what? I'm gonna go Hunt Showdown #1.
Ooh.
Minecraft #2.
Wow.
Evil West 3.
Mm.
Borderlands 3, 4, and Phasmophobia 5.
Wow.
All right. I'll go next. Gunfire Reborn 1,
Mm.
Minecraft 2.
This is shaping up Minecraft.
Yeah, but we still
Mhm.
got a lot of people left.
We do have a lot of people left.
I'll do Morrowind 3, Elder Scrolls Online 4, do Grim Dawn 5.
All right, I'll go. No Man's Sky 1.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Wait, how is No Man's Sky and Minecraft have already gotten 2 #1s?
Some of them were pre-existing.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Salty
No Man's
had
Sky-
reacted to my.
I already voted for Minecraft.
Evil West 2.
Hey, Evil West is up there.
Hunt Showdown 3. Destiny 2 4. And Ace Combat 7 5.
7-5.
Mm.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay. Wait.
Sorry to vote for. Nope.
You did Minecraft. Just make sure you like repeat them.
Yeah,
So you already
I
did
already
Minecraft
voted.
1.
Yeah, Minecraft 1.
Okay.
I think that's all I did. Let me be sure so I don't repeat myself.
You did Elder Scrolls 2. Elder Scrolls Online is 2.
All right, yeah.
Is that okay?
And then, yep. And then 3 for No Man's Sky.
Mm.
Uh,
God, you're gonna be
4.
so pissed if you have to hold down buttons.
I'm already gearing up to be mad.
You're like, what the fuck?
4 for Ace Combat 7. And 5 for Morrowind.
All right. Ninja Witherbottom. Who goes next?
I'll go. Oh.
Wow. The man without internet.
Nailed it. That's right. Let's do Gunfire Reborn 1.
Ooh.
Mm.
Let's do Borderlands 3 2. Let's do Grim Dawn 3.
Ooh.
I still want to play Grim Dawn.
Minecraft 4. And let's do Evil West 5.
Yeah.
All right. Ninja.
All right. Should I go backwards to add effect?
Okay. Up to you.
Very well. 5. Borderlands 3.
Okay.
Wild card. Oh no, that was
Mhm.
5.
Yeah.
4. Hunt Showdown. 3. Evil West. 2. Gunfire Reborn. And 1 Minecraft.
Oh,
I think we're
Oh,
playing
Damn.
Minecraft,
man.
boys.
yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow. It was
Here's
close
Man's-
though.
Minecraft.
No Man's Sky was kind of an unexpected one for me.
Hey, JarNod, you didn't vote.
I did.
He did. He was
Yeah.
somewhere
Oh.
in there.
Evil
Where's
West like really took off. I'm surprised.
Where the hell do you
I'm
download
excited about
Minecraft?
it.
I don't know.
You can
Minecraft
get it on
.net.
the Xbox app.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to standardize which Minecraft we all have because there are 2 types. There's Java and Bedrock.
I got like a free month of the Realms on the Bedrock, and it's like a shared server we can all play.
So we can all play on Bedrock if we get it on
Well,
the
if
Bedrock
you
is the C++
Xbox thing?
version, right?
if you own the Java version, you can
Yes.
get the Bedrock version for free.
I don't know if that's true, but
It
This
is.
is too
I will
complicated.
believe you
Yeah, well, I
until I
Well,
can't
approve.
follow this.
we'll solve it out in Discord.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Get it on
We'll get
Xbox
it all.
and then
We'll get it all
Xbox.
standardized.
on the Xbox app, like the application.
What?
No.
I mean,
Was that
just
a
makes it
cue?
simple.
Oh man.
Absolutely not.
There you go. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
man.
With a button butts in like that sometimes.
All right. Well, this has been a pleasure, and 2022 is coming to a close. I've enjoyed this year. If you haven't gone to your Steam replay, I highly recommend it. But guys, VGotM. I've enjoyed 2022. I'm looking forward to 2023.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, VGotM.
Ladies and gentlemen, VGotM.